This is Wright Bryan speaking from London. In the first hour of D-Day by British double summertime, or a little more than an hour before D-Day began by Greenwich Mean Time, the first spearhead of Allied forces for the liberation of Europe landed by parachute in northern France.
One of the things which I remember most about 1944 was D-Day. I was on the mid-watch, went on midnight June the 5th and was on to 8 a.m. June the 6th. We learned about the invasion because we were reading the traffic currently at the time, a message from Admiral Dönitz to each one of his U-boats that yes, the Allies had invaded the coast of France.
Well, when we hit the cloud bank, the formation disintegrated pretty badly.
I think the column was like 300 miles long until we took off and headed out across the channel. We were supposed to maintain around 850 feet. They ran into a light fog bank. When they couldn't see each other, they got worried, and that's how we were spread out all over Normandy. Once you're out the door, you're a little bit relieved then to get out of that airplane. But it was just seconds till I hit the ground because we were so low.
But when I got on the ground, my parachute went over the top of some trees, and my feet were kind of up in the air, and pulled out my jump knife and cut my way out of this old T5 parachute. About daylight one morning, we'd come through this gate in the hedgerow. Well, this patrol came through the same gate that we had just come through. And they had a dog. He stuck his head in there, sniffed around, and turned around and walked off. I guess we smelled so bad that he decided not to bark, or not to let anyone know we were there. So you'd call that God or fate or kismet or whatever, but we got lucky on that one.
I landed in 3 feet of water. We finally came out of the water, walked right straight into a German machine gun. 12 machine gun bullets went through my left pocket. I was kind of afraid to reach down and feel my leg, see how bad I was hit, and I couldn't feel anything. I see the holes in my pocket was gone, and I wasn't even touched. It completely missed me.
When they let the ramps down on the boat and we got out, you could see the dead men laying down, and then you knew that this was for keeps.
When I hit the beach, you could see body parts everywhere. Turrets over here, gone land here.
And they had dead American soldiers lying like cordwood. They were 6 foot high and maybe 50 foot long.
Get up under the tank, any tank, and Germans let loose all those screaming Memers and all them 88s. It wasn't no segregated in. They looking for protection. Bullets don't know nobody.
I went in a very naive young man from a small town, and I think I came out, felt like I just handled anything that came along, you know, and I more or less have, you know. The combat makes a man out of you real quick. You realize what it's all about.
With our ships lightened by unloading their cargo, we picked up speed and streaked for home. Behind us, we could still see the tracers and an occasional flare. Below, a few more ships, but we couldn't tell just what they were. The Battle of Europe had begun, and our squadron had delivered the first Allied foot soldiers to their scene of action. This is Wright Bryan in London, returning you to New York.